shelter in place, day 75, and a lot more people are not alive. And I'm not just talking about COVID. When I started doing these videos about 3 months ago, my hope and intention was to provide love and laughter and light, to give you guys hope, optimism, and a little bit of faith, to weave in some bits of silliness, to drop some nuggety wisdom on you when I could, and on a good day to bring forth the healing vibes during what I think has shown to be a very dark, challenging, and hard time. I know we're not out of the woods yet, but I want to just reiterate and renew my commitment to show up here for you and do my best and be my best to bring the light and the love. I'm sure, like you, I don't always wake up on the right side of the bed, and sometimes I don't even feel like laughing because there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now. And there's been some things that have been heavy on my heart today and throughout this whole week. So this video may have a little bit more of a serious tone, but I wanted to take the opportunity to share some of my thoughts and feelings with you. So thank you as always for listening. My friend Darcy actually sent me a topic suggestion a couple weeks ago, and that topic was polarity. So I have been rolling around how to tackle it ever since and thinking about what I wanted to say about it because it's important, and she is absolutely right. It's a concept that is key to understanding so much right now when a lot of big forces are at play. And I honestly, until now, haven't had time to sit down and hammer out my thoughts and ideas, and things are actually changing so rapidly. I feel like that even what I might have said to you a couple weeks ago may not be what I would say today. Shift happens. Life is ever changing. So let me first start this by saying thank you to Darce. We have been bosom buddy, soul sister friends since we were 7 years old. And I am so grateful for the journey that we have shared together, for the love and the laughs and the support. And Darcy, thank you especially for encouraging me with these videos and reminding me that I am bringing the light and they're valuable, because it has turned out to be a labor of love on many days. So I'm super, super grateful for the encouragement on that. And I want to reflect back to you how much I love you and let you know that I honor and respect who you are and your work and your path, and let you know that I listen to and value everything that you think and you say. So there's absolutely no way I wasn't gonna cover or talk about anything that you asked me to here. So, namaste, my sweet, sweet friend. Injustice, racism, inequality, disease, and suffering are running rampant right now. It's not new. It's not new. I know, I get it. That's not what I'm saying. But the volume is being cranked up louder because we are overdone. We are overbaked on taking appropriate action and creating a world in a way that everyone is treated with equality, dignity, and respect, and has all of their basic human needs met. That is a right, not a privilege. We should do it, and we can do it. Any of these sound familiar? Feel familiar? Helplessness, grief, despair, fury, hurt, outrage, misunderstanding. To name some of the feels, a lot of feelings are swirling around right now. Raw is in the air, rightfully so. Emotion is energy in motion. There is a lot of the dirty and what is rotting us at our core as human beings and as a collective coming up to purge. We are breaking at every turn, and we need to break down to break through. I know it feels like hurt and heartbreak to more hurt and heartbreak, but we need to face it head on and feel it in whatever capacity we can hold as individuals. Empathize, sympathize, show up, feel all the shit, because we all have to face it and feel the pain, because we will not transmute, and therefore we will not transform it, and then we will not be able to take the necessary, authentic, deep, and lasting action that we need to change things and make a difference. We need to hold space with grace, compassion, and love for those who are directly suffering and affected right now. When anybody is suffering, we are all suffering. We are all one divine source. And until we get that with every fiber of our being and treat every human as an equal with dignity and respect, we will never be free. Nobody is free until everybody is free. Polarity is an interesting topic because so many people and things are radically polarized right now. Now, polarity can mean two things. It can mean being extremely unequal and weighted on one side, and then in a more balanced view, it can mean the presence or manifestation of two opposing and contrasting energies that then equal and balance each other out. A healthy level of polarity keeps slack in the line, right? Which allows balance. But right now, our slack is out of whack, and it has been for a long time on a lot of levels. As human beings, I think our whole lives are an expression and experiment in different kinds of polarity. We're always trying to figure our shit out, to find our balance. Things are always pushing and pulling on us and inside of us. That's what causes the rub. And the rub is what causes the growth and the development for our souls and for us in this 3D human experience. We need to understand and embrace our polarity so that we know where we are on the journey, both as individuals and as a collective. When we're polarized in the unbalanced, weighty sense of things, like we are in this moment, the tension is here to teach us something, to move the needle, to get us back into balance and get us to do the right thing, to take the right actions, to protect and care for our fellow human beings, to make decisions that are in alignment with authenticity, light, and purity. That is why the positive needs the negative and why the light needs the dark. To be reminded it is light. You are light. So how do we find the threads of hope in the midst of a big shit sandwich and a lot of darkness? For me, feel the feelings first and foremost. We cannot deny anything that is happening right now, and we need to let the lid off. And then we have to remember again that we are all one. I am you and you are me, and everything and everyone is divine and connected. That is the key to everything. So ground down when you can, Rest when you can. Take necessary action and speak up when you need to. Remember that everyone here is here on purpose right now. There are no mistakes. So find that inner light, love it, nurture it, and shine it in your corner. Shine it in your family. Shine it in your community and in the world at large, because you matter. You're needed. Everything matters. Every little bit counts. Remember your ripple. It's time to glow up. Darcy also sent me this quote, which is by Jung. But there is no energy unless there is a tension of opposites. Hence, it is necessary to discover the opposite to the attitude of the conscious mind. Word. Consciousness and unconsciousness and subconsciousness, indeed. It's time to wake up everything within us that has been sleeping and get online. The call continues to come in until you answer it, until I answer it, until we answer it. And that time is now more than ever. As above, so below. As within, so without. It's time to go big, to bring forth the change that are necessary for this time. I am wishing you peace with your polarity and hoping that within you it comes into a healthy balance so that you can continue to share your beautiful light with the world. I hope you are as polarized as these badass glasses I have right here. And I want you to know, as always, that I am sending big love from my heart to yours.